Well, me and Amy are going out to a fancy restaurant. The fire is roaring. Me and Amy are on a date, but not just any date. This is the date when I ask, will you marry me? I hope so. Amy and I talk about events that happened. I was going to date Jacquie, but she instead went back to Henry. Then we shot the regionals qualifier video. Amy stayed at TNS and Rochelle went to Acro Nation. At regionals, I knew that it was my last one because I turned 18. Amy was 2 years younger than me. I thanked Rochelle. However, I didn't have feelings for her, especially after Abby. After regionals, me and Amy went on a few walks, and I knew at that moment I had feelings for her. But the next step was going to compete at Dance Mania. I didn't like that idea. Some guy in yellow told me to meddle and interfere. I went into TNS and confronted Nick, the new studio head. I told him off for getting TNS into a reality TV show. Who needs them anyway? I then told Nick to get TNS to Nationals. The next step went to Nationals and won. I felt so proud of Amy. She came and we had our first kiss. Then, pandemic. 2 years of hell. But I'm glad I asked Amy to move in with me when the virus died down. We got on very well. So now we're on a date. Amy looks so beautiful. Stunning. I could say other stuff, but I won't. I'll just think it. I see Rochelle with Ozzy. Rochelle smiles at me. I wave back. Amy and Rochelle are talking about the past in TNS. Suddenly, I go down on one knee and ask the question, Amy, will you marry me? She answers, yeah! Rochelle looks happy for me. I've always loved Amy. Rochelle and I could have been something. But what would have that been like? Well, it doesn't matter now. I'm with Amy and we'll have kids and we'll love each other and write songs together. It'll be amazing. The future certainly looks bright. The year is 2044. My name is Oswald Steen. I'm the son of Noah and Amy. I'm their only child and I've been selected to partake on a mission of discovery. Our ship will go into the stars and explore new life and boldly go where no man has gone before. I look into the stars. My mum and dad were ranked #1 couple in dance. Amy was an actress and starred in Doctor Who. And my father, well, is a dancer. He's been in musicals. He's got his own music. He's pretty awesome. They're kind of like Jay-Z and Beyonce. And they seemed inseparable. Yeah, they were tough on each other at times, but they got through it. They're now looking at me, older and waving me off. As I discover what needs to be seen, I do the Vulcan salute to them in mouth. I will always be your son. But I enrolled in the army when I was young and was selected by Canada to discover a new planet for the human race. 7 years later, we've stumbled on a planet that's inhabitable. We set up a world flag and start building up a colony. We're going to call it Terra. 2063. I met this girl. She's called Emily. Her mother was a dancer called Amanda Kowalski. She knew Noah very well. Over the journey back to Earth, we get to know each other. We talk about everything and eventually we kiss. Wow! Could this be the one? After all those failed girlfriends, I've now found a soulmate. My name is Hannah Steen. I'm the executive officer on the SSV Kilimanjaro, and I'm the daughter of Amanda. Dance runs in my family, but military is where I'm destined to be. My father and mother met on Project Terra. I'm also looking at this man. He flatters me. He says he's called Oliver Shepherd. That's a nice name. Asks me out to dinner. Ooh, I like that. We go to the bar and talk. A lot. He enjoyed my company and he wants me to do it again. Well, I hope I'm making the right choices. 2185. I'm Commander Amy Shepard and we're about to go on a suicide mission to take down the Collectors. Not sure if all of us are going to make it though. Gas Verkarian and I are sitting on the sofa. He's talking about his family and friends on his home in Palavin. I tell him about my family and how I was descended from dance. He asks, how did you end up in the Alliance military and then Cerberus? I reply telling him that my great-great-great-grandfather was on a mission to find a new world. He just wanted to explore the stars and he took that opportune moment. I just want to be with Garrus before we take down the collectors once and for all. 1 year later. This is it. The catalyst. All three choices. Control, destroy, synthesis, or just leave and let the cycle continue. Did it really have to come to this? All the work, all the sacrifices, all the deaths? Me and Garrus were going to have so much. Now it's all for nothing. What to choose? Anderson would choose destroy. The elusive man would choose control. And Jacquie would choose synthesis. Why does it have to be this hard? Could there be another way of stopping the Reapers? I'm now recollecting some of my memories of the past. From that first mission to Eden Prime, then Vermeer, Ilos, the Collector Base, to now. Earth, and the final battle. Can't believe I have to do this. Humanity's extinct for sure. I glare at the Star Child in anger and walk towards the end of it all. The 41st millennium. It is the 41st millennium, and humanity has long forgotten its ways of the past. Earth is no more, and Holy Terra stands at its place. The God Emperor of mankind sits upon his throne now, as he watches us as we venture into the universe full of heresy and disgust. My name is Noephius of the Space Marine Chapter Grey Knights. We are in the warp looking for chaos. We spot a ship. It be riddled with chaos, and it is of the Nurgle. Truly the most disgusting of what chaos has to harbinge. But we are faithful to the Emperor, and we will purge the unclean. Burning will begin momentarily. We stand all in one corridor and are ready to purge. May the Emperor protect our souls from heresy. The door opens and we run through. Bolters are firing and swords are clashing, ripping and tearing any Nurgle-worshipping festling in half. All of this is disgusting. Mutated Death's guardsmen scream and laugh. I'm glad I'm not like them. We purged for it, and so far we're doing well. The Nurgle's demons are parasiting us like the imps they are. I throw Death Guard all around and I crunch whatever bones they have. We continue to shoot them and advance throughout the ship. It seems to be quiet. Too quiet. Like they're expecting us. This be most unlike the Nurgle. A few more Death Guards shot down and we eventually get the Vox informing of a victory. This was too easy. Something is wrong, I feel it. All of a sudden, another ship enters our view. A plague fleet! It's a trap! Damn chaos! Now we are truly destroyed. So that's that question answered. What about what happens to Noephius? Shut up, Meg. Games Workshop don't do fan-made. It's either this or Doom. But what about the Next Step fandom? Oh, I'm sorry if I heard a fandom. Did I suddenly turn into Satan? Anyway, thank you for watching this video if you stayed for all of it. Don't forget to subscribe and for more nonsense and whatnot.